Thanks, Artie. Hey, Ben. Fucking nothing. I was just opening this up to try and find the I was opening this up to try and find the whale song. And then I remembered that. Fucking close. How we doing tonight, Ben? How we doing? I'm gonna talk about fucking this now. Yeah, so the theme of tonight is doing really weird, long ambient stuff. It is doing the sea. So for that I'm going to use the granular whale song instrument, which sounds pretty cool. Yeah, it's going alright. Been an interesting old day. How about yourself, I say, asking the same question again? What have you been up to? Okay. Nautilus. Okay. So yes, what I'm going for with this is incredibly long and incredibly slow. With some weird effects, but not quite that weird. Not quite that weird. Okay. Now this is going to be sounding a bit weird by the end of this. Finished a few new demos. Nice. What sort of stuff are you working on? I'm always game to hear more of your stuff, man. Oh, there we go. There we fucking go. Hey Tilda, welcome in. Yeah, we are making some more music. We have been working on an album for the past month or so. Yeah, we've been working on an album for the past month or so, but then I'm kind of taking a small break from it tonight. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a. This is one of the pieces we worked on recently. It's called Flappy's Lullaby, which is the Ode to a Dead Pigeon. Something a bit more out there for you. Nice. Ben, we also need to work on something together at some point. We need to collab. We need to, really mash together and make some music. Yeah, it's been a fun session. So this is Flappy's Lullaby. This is the dead pigeon that Artie and I found on a walk one time. It wasn't dead initially. It died shortly afterwards. This is the homage to it. It's a nice little simple piece. There's still a few bits in this need tightening up and everything, but this was a nice piece for all. Exactly. Well, I just want to add you, the essence of Ben. Now that's what I call Ben. Volume light. Yeah, it was a pretty dark day. So initially the idea of writing this lullaby for the bird, but then I spoke to a friend of mine who works doing like animal rescue, and based off of the symptoms that we described, the bird was likely dying from a brain parasite. So it then became less Rip Bird more, that's actually a fucking metal way to die. And now I'm writing a second piece called Flappy's Revenge. Thanks, Tilda. Actually, fun fact is, I've not got a link for it, but the first track of the album's actually been released. It's actually on Spotify. So if you put in, if you go on Spotify, if you put Mark Dunsmore Day Gems, that's actually the first track of. That's actually going to be the first track of the album. And everything on album's either been made on stream or like finished off on stream. It's been a nice, interesting way of working through the process. Also, Ben, are you interested in doing a brief session of something, even if it's not, you know, a full silly boy sesh? I'm bringing in the birds. This is returning into bird heaven. It's a nice channel piece. My mouse isn't working. This is excellent. It's not on SoundCloud. It's currently on. 2 seconds. This is Reddit. It's not on Reddit. It's currently on Spotify. Tonic Plus for something short. Cool. We can work with that. So I'll show you what it's on. It's on my website for one, markdunsmore.com. There is a link to Day Gems here, the fantastic cover art of the piece of lettuce. As well, it's also on Spotify. That link doesn't actually take you to it. But it is on Spotify. It's on Tesco Music. It's on Amazon Music. It's on YouTube. It's on various things. It's on Bandcamp. It's in a lot of different places. Also, Tilda, if you're not already in for it, we are hosting a quiz. This is the blog. This is the wrong thing. We're hosting a quiz on Thursday, 29th of October. And it should be fucking awful. It should be a horrific mishmash of different things. And I would love to have you there if you can be. If you can't, that's all cool. It's going to be a kind of quiz slash a bit of a game showy thing at the start. It's pretty fucking cursed. I figured you might like it. It's a quiz for people who aren't necessarily good at quizzes, is the way I describe it. I mean, some of the rounds we've had before have been a bit out there. A bit out there being a very polite way of saying really fucking weird. Let's go back to trying to do some underwater sounds. Okay. Because one thing I want this to sound really messed up in a lot of ways. Okay, down octave. Yeah, really messed up, really slow. This is just a bit of ambience. Because I was thinking about doing a small little side project called 6 Ambient Excursions, where each one would just be long form, like, ambient experimental. Let's go B flat minor. For some reason that patch is sounding really sharp. Okay. Do we have pitches though? No, we don't. Okay. Okay. This could be the one. Start. Okay. I loaded up too much and it made a fart sound. Let's not do that again. Okay. Could do monochord stuff actually. That sounds pretty horrific. That perhaps with a bit of... Okay. Let's slow you down a little bit. You're behaving a bit strong. Still be flat minor. So we're going for Under the Sea vibes. And Under the Sea is horrific. Hey, Boris, we are up to making some weird, pretty horrific ambient stuff because today's been a bit of a funny day. And hello, Mother Jub. Jeez, everyone's here. Everyone say hi to Mother Jub, Tilda, Artie, Prophet, Boris, and Mother Jub again. And technically my bot as well, because my bot's also here. My bot's busy at work. Yeah, I'm trying to shape together weird, interesting sounds that people wouldn't necessarily have heard before. I'm really liking that section there actually, because I got this chord shift to E flat. I listened to them very briefly before I went to bed last night. I like them. I've not had a proper in-depth listen to them, but from what I've heard, I do. How are we doing tonight, the Boris? How are we doing tonight, the Mother Jump? And bring it up a bit higher, bring it up, fill it up. 12 hours tonight? Well, that's fine, because we're on for a 12-hour stream tonight. I lied. You got me all night. First proper chord change. This is a slow piece. Okay. going to try and slowly change this distortion a bit. Make it a little bit more intense. Yeah, fuck that, Boris. That sounds fucking rough, man. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully tonight's better. When I edit it, I'll make that transition a bit smoother. Stay crisp. Everyone say something that rhymes with wasp hay or hay wasp, but not actually hay wasp itself. How do you tonight, Wasp? Now I'm going to end the track with a bit of a fade into some other stuff. Gay swap. There we go. Thanks, Mother Job. Do you reckon your vocal technique might be anything to do with like the steam in the shower? Like opening you up a bit more? Basically what I'm saying is, do you need to sauna more before you sing now? Slowly take off the distortion. Ignore the modifiers thing. That's what stream free yesterday. That was a yesterday stream. It was like a scream technique, was it? Okay. And slow fade out. Slow fade. Or will we? Or will we take this somewhere else? Apart from that last bit. There we go. One tick. Some weird ambient undersea music. I'll give that a tweak some other time and see where we go with it. But as this is from a kind of small little side project happening whilst I'm making the album Crop Circles. This is one called 6 Ambient Excursions. What this piece is, I'll figure out later. But yeah, so I know what I did.